Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Hey! Oh. How's it going? It's Wayne Hamilton with HaveToFlip.com. We're down here in the dungeons again today. A little bright. But hey, it's a full panel LED shining right down on my table. I easily can see any imperfections in all my clothes, so don't have to worry about things getting returned. Although obviously in the video I have to worry about getting washed out. Anyways, not a bad day today. We ended up with 6 sales today. I've been trying to play around as much as I possibly can with getting the bulk ship together and done. I have officially got one of my stores totally switched over and ready. I had an absolute blunder yesterday that I had to deal with. For some reason, I didn't check the little check mark to make sure that it only printed one shipping label per label. So all my shipping labels came out together 2 at a time. Absolute pistol, because of course, if you know, once you run a shipping label, you can't go back and change it unless I absolutely go through and redo the whole process. So I'd have to cancel all the shipping labels that were already there and then rerun them all again. I wasn't going to do it. So I literally had to take and do a snapshot of my screen and then print them out. I had one that the post office could not scan. Typed it in, no problem. So all in all, it turned out okay. For some reason too, I selected for it to print the title, and no titles came out on any of my labels. So I literally had to, I don't have one around, but I had to pick from the actual pick sheet that was there that you can print out in a bulk. It worked. Luckily, there was only a few that I had to do, and it wasn't a weekend where I had 20 some that I would have to do that with. Definitely not going to do it like that. I am not going to pick from the sheet. I want to pick directly from the shipping label. So I got my other store started, and I had all 6 out of one store. So I went ahead and tried to do the bulk ship today, and it worked very, very well. I had a little issues at first where it saved every one of my PDFs, and if I would just quit jumping the gun and read the directions as they come up on the screen, I would have known that I needed another Java application running in the background for it to run. Downloaded that, printed them out this morning, no problems, which is really awesome. I quickly found out though, 30 characters is not very many. So not only will I probably have to change where I actually put my location within my title, I'm probably going to have to move over, which I thought I might have to move over some of my keywords closer to the front. Judge a lot of my stuff by color. So when I open a thing, I look to see if it's blue, like pants. If it's blue pants, that's good enough for me. I haven't had an issue. I've never sent out anything wrong right now. So we're going to go with that. So I need to move some of this stuff closer. The way my titles work right now, I have the brand, then my location, and then what gender it is, women's, kids, baby, whatever. So I might have to move that part down because I need the color or the size or something more specific for me to be able to verify on a glance, which is no big deal. I mean, like, who doesn't want to go back through, 2,500 items and redo all the titles yet again? But what I can tell you is, ever since I've started playing with my titles, I have gotten a lot of sales. That doesn't mean what I was doing inside doing the titles is why the sales are happening. Everybody could be getting sales, but I don't know. So I'm going to take it for what it is, and I'm probably going to dinker in it a bunch. just to see if I can keep my sales high. So super happy. I'm happy with 4 right now. There was a couple big ticket items that actually got sold. So if I have those, it's good. That's why I make sure that I mix that in together. I don't just grab mall brands. I make sure that I do pick up any kind of high dollar brands too, so that I can have them floating around back there. For occasions like this where I'm only selling 4, I can have one big ticket item and then my little here's and there's, which is fine. That's why I base my whole thing on volume. So already got orders pulled. I pulled the new way. I had to change just a little bit on it because they didn't show up very well. So I'll show you an example here. So my shipping label comes up and it prints it right here. So I don't know if you can see that or not. And you can see that I had to write the location on it. I don't have all the titles ready for that, but this definitely gives me an eye that it can be done, which I'm happy about. I really don't want to put the location in front. I really like to be able to search my titles by my brands. So the only problem, like with this one, was that the name of this was Pink Unlimited Victoria's Secret, and then I would have had my location in it, and that title, just that piece, is more than the 30 characters. So there's probably only going to be a few that I'll actually have to physically look at and write down, which I'm okay with that. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this stuff packed and take it to the post office. I've got almost both of those tubs of jeans finished, which is awesome. I got just a little bit more, probably 15, maybe 20 jeans and pants I have to do left. So we'll get that knocked out real quick. And tomorrow, pictures. So until then, see ya. Unfortunately, all good things have to come to an end. And here we are. So if you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you'd like to continue to follow my journey, make sure you subscribe. So until then, I'll catch you on the flip side. Good night. Goodbye. See you later. Toodaloo.